much. I see.
Is it your birthday? Hey, when's your birthday, Uncle Jud?
It was in January, and nobody said a word about it.
Oh, well, maybe we couldn't find you. You were off for a while. You was ill, but you're feeling better.
How you know?
I can tell. I can tell by looking at you because you were horizontal there for a while. He had been off work since August through about June.
May the 10th.
May the 10th.
I come back first time on May the 10th.
Yeah. And
but I'm back now.
Mm-hmm. And are you feeling good?
Back now to stay, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Clovis,
are you feeling good, though?
I didn't mean to be smart with you. I do feel good.
Good.
I feel like a newborn baby.
Feel like a newborn baby. How's that?
No hair, no teeth, and I think I just wet my britches. Coming up them stairs.
Coming up through those stairs there. Uh-huh. Well, when you was in the hospital down there, they operated on you and they took some stuff out. They put some stuff in and sewed you back up and everything, and you're good to go.
That's what they did.
Well, did they take out anything that you really needed?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know. I know one thing they took out.
What did you take out?
Took out a rib.
What'd they need that for?
I don't know. I asked them if they made a woman out of it. They said they didn't. I said, well, if you did, I want her.
You don't have any problem finding women. There was a couple of women 2 weeks ago back there in the lobby fighting over you.
Oh, yeah, I broke that up.
How come you just didn't let them fight it out?
The ugly one was winning.
Well, while you was in the hospital, did they take care of your pacemaker problem? You had a little problem with that pacemaker wasn't working just right.
No, they never even looked at that thing. It is up here, and they is somewhere else. and I don't know if it's fixed or not. I know what was happening. Every time I sneeze, my neighbor's garage door would go up. And then these pigs would get out. And he'd get mad at me.
Your neighbor kept the pigs in the garage?
I know it.
What about the smell?
Oh, they got used to that as soon as you put them in there. Pigs is adoptable, you know. They get ready.
So did you go hunt down the pigs?
I tried to. I found their tracks, but the pigs wasn't in them. I tracked them over yonder to the old Union Cemetery. Way over yonder? Right back in yonder? Yeah, that's about right. Right back in, about under that side.
Out there, not too far from where you live.
That's right, not too far. And I found their tracks leading to that old Union Cemetery. And I went in there looking for them. And there was this man out in there in that graveyard. Ain't been nobody buried over in years. And he is out in there, and he's down on one of them graves. And he said, "Why did you die? Oh, why did you die?"
Maybe it was his mama.
That's what I thought. I went up there too. I said, "Buddy, don't take it so hard." I said, "Who's dead here? Is it your mama?" "No, it ain't my mama. Why did you die?"
Dadgummit, who's dead here?
I said, "Dadgummit, who's dead here?" And he said, "My wife's first husband. Why did you die? Why did you die?"
Yeah, you don't seem to have any problem with women like a lot of these guys do. You seem to have it made.
Women is a nuisance to me, Clovis.
They're a nuisance to you?
They sure are.
They just bother you all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Last night there's a woman beat and banged on my door. I bet it's nearly 9 o'clock before I got to sleep last night.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That late, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
she just kept beating and banging.
What'd you do?
I finally got up and let her out.
Hey, I heard that you had got up a trip of a bunch of people in your truck and everything, going to go up to see the ball game and go to the zoo.
It wasn't no ball game. It was a hockey game.
Oh.
And the zoo ain't there no more.
Oh, it's not?
We went
No, it is too. My brother went to the zoo up there, and he said it's a great zoo.
It used to be, Clovis, but I'm telling you, if you let me finish my story here, you'll find out what I'm telling you is a fact. The zoo ain't there no more.
Is that right?
That's right. You talking about S.T. Lewis?
Yeah. It's St. Louis.
He spelled Saint with 2 letters. S.T. says on the sign. S.T. Lewis.
Yeah, it does say that.
All right. Don't.
Yeah, it says S.T. Lewis.
Don't contract me when I know what I'm talking about. So anyway, we went up there. I got a pickup truck load. Praise the Lord. You know, we need that.
Yeah, we
Yes,
really
sir.
needed the rain.
Yeah,
We really did.
I'm glad to see it. We went up there to St. Louis to the hockey game, and you know they've changed that.
They've changed the hockey.
I know it. They do it on horses now.
Oh, they do it on horses.
They play hockey on horses, riding horses. They call it horse hockey.
Horse hockey.
Yeah, and we really wanted to go, but I almost wished we didn't, because we got in there, and I met one of them hockey players.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one of them.
What do they call them?
Hockey jockeys.
A hockey jockey.
Yeah, and he's a big old strong burly boy. You're kind of stocky, you know, kind of a stocky hockey jockey.
Was he a pretty nice guy?
No, he was not. He was not a very nice guy. He was real struck on himself. He was just real cocky, kind of a stocky, cocky hockey jockey.
Mm-hmm. And what was his name?
Rocky. Then we went on over to the zoo, or so we thought we was going to.
Yeah, headed right over there.
We was on the Forest Park Boulevard.
Headed west on Forest Park Boulevard.
That's right, going right out there to where you go to the zoo. And just before we got out there, where we're supposed to turn,
Mm-hmm.
there's a big sign there on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It says zoo left.
Mm-hmm.
They don't tell you where it went. They don't say kiss my foot. All they say, zoo left. Sorry, you know.
So.
We turn around and come back home. I've never been so aggravated in my life.
Mm-hmm. Did you take Montrose with you?
No, I don't take him nowhere if I can help it. He can't. He'll worry you what?
Well, I saw him about 2 weeks ago, out here in the lobby of the Opry, and you know what he had with him?
Ain't no telling.
A penguin.
He still have that thing?
Yeah, I told him. I said you need to take that penguin to the zoo.
I knew you told him. He told me that earlier, and I said, I thought Clovis told you to take that penguin to the zoo,
Mm-hmm.
and he said I did, and he had so much fun. Next week we're going to the ball game. See, that's the way he is. That's why I don't take him nowhere.
He can't hear nothing either.
I know that. That's
I had
why
to yell real loud.
He
Take that
can't-
penguin to the zoo.
he can't hear
can't hear.
thunder. He lost his job the other day over that very thing.
Is that right?
Over his hearing. Couldn't hear nothing. He got a job up here at the gas station,
Yeah.
sweeping up around the pumps, carrying out the trash, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so a woman pulled up there where he's sweeping outside there, and she said, young man, I just need to use your restroom.
The restroom.
And he thought she said whisk room.
Whisk room.
And he said, man, we ain't got iron, but if you pull over at the air hose, I'll blow it out for you.
Got fired there. I told him to go have his hearing aid checked. I told him they got this Bell Tone hearing aid place down there in Benton. Need to go down there and
he did go have it checked. And that hearator man, he looked in his ear,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, boy, you got something stuck in your ear. He pulled it out. Montrose had a suppository in his ear.
Oh.
Yeah. The guy told him, he said, look here, boy, no wonder you can't hear. You had a suppository in your ear.
Well.
Montrose said, let me use your telephone.
Uh-huh.
He called his mama and he said, Ma, you can quit looking for my hearing aid. I know where it is.
How about you just sing something?
What do you want me to say, Chloe?
How about this one?
When I was a boy, I used to take a trip every summer down to Mississippi, and I'd visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, just free as a song, and one day I happened to catch myself a squirrel. I stuffed him down in this old shoebox, punched me 3 or 4 holes in the top. When Sunday come, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back on the very last pew, and I showed him to my good buddy Hugh when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk.
Yes, sir.
What happened next is sort of hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, some thought it was hell. Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his Fruit of the Loom. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel run out of his britches leg, unobserved, to the other side of the room.
The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping the pews and shouting, hallelujah.
Harp took to the aisles and dancing and screaming. I said that, didn't I? Somebody in religion, somebody in demon. I got to say it again. Make it come out right. That squirrel run out of his breeches leg, unobserved, all the way to the other side, where it said Sister Bertha better than you. Shoot, y'all seen the look in her eye when that squirrel jumped her garter and crossed her thighs. She leaped to her feet and said, Lord, have mercy on me. That squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping the pews and shouting, hallelujah. Let me see that. Are we done? No. Keep doing that a while. I'll think of it. He never picked it before. He never had to. I've always remembered the words.
Are we done?
Well, that squirrel doing laps inside of her dress, she began to cry and then to confess the sins that make a sailor blush with shame. She talked about gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention when she talked about her love life, and she started naming names.
Oh, the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town, Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping the pews and shouting, hallelujah.
7 deacons, the pastor got saved, $25,000 got raised, 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. Even without an invitation, there's at least 500 rededications. We all got rebaptized, whether we needed it or not. Y'all have heard that Bible story, I guess. How he parted the waters for old Moses' past. Oh, the miracle God has wrought in this old world. But the one I remember to my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel.
The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town, Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival.
They jumped in the pews and shouted,
hallelujah.
I gotta go. Y'all come see me. If you ever need me, I'll call you.